be cold. Hey, how do you do to you folks today? Let's see what happens here. Alright, we're cranked. Drove this thing last weekend. About 44 degrees out. Weekend before Christmas. Picked up the mail. The truck is not happy. She wasn't idling very good last weekend. But we're going to go down, we're going to fill up the tank, at least one of them, with some decent fuel in town. Then I'm going to hit the hobby shop. Need a couple of cans of some spray paint. Let's click that over to defrost to keep the window cleared. Then we gotta go grocery shopping. I'm just about out of food. Should have gone last weekend and I didn't. But I thought I'm gonna take y'all with. So let's go down to the OK Smoke in Everett. Got 1/8 of a tank of this one left. We have had record-breaking rain here in the Pacific Northwest the last few days. Saying a lot for an area that gets a lot of rain. And it's just been chilly. I got less than 1/8 of a tank left. I got almost a 1/16 of a tank left. There's the mail truck. It already came to my house, so I don't have to worry about that. Window up, minimize our draft. Yesterday, Friday, the 19th of December, 20th of December, they declared that their jury is today in Seattle history or something like that, what the article was saying. I noticed that driving in yesterday. It was just dark, gray, ugly, wet. Not like today, it's a lot brighter. Can't you tell? It's just chilly. We're gonna put some lights on here too. What's this guy doing? He's just cruising. There's that bad idle. Oh, he's crossing. He's just being a doofus. I don't know if I got some bad gas in the tank. It is ethanol fuel, and I'm getting down towards the bottoms. There's probably some moisture building up in it. Just messing with the carburetor a bit. So we're gonna go get some ethanol free. Fill up one of the tanks, because they're both just about empty. I don't notice any stumbling when we're on the throttle, so it's just at idle that it's bad. Oh, maybe this was a mistake. Look at all the traffic up there. Of course, this is the last weekend before Christmas, so everybody's going to be out on the roads. The roads are not in very nice condition. People are going to be in a hurry. They're going to be getting stupid. Noticed that this last week driving into work. Oh, come on, heat. Yeah, I put a video up the other day, that Christmas house all lit up. Came across across him as I was driving home from work the other night. Next night I thought, I'm going to grab the camera and record that and get something up. I have not been motivated to do anything YouTube-wise. I still got Jimmy videos I got to put up. I know there was a comment about that on that last video. What's going on with the Jimmy? So I need to get you all semi-caught up. I haven't done anything with it the last couple of months, actually. But I've got the next couple of weeks off. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time and put some video together for y'all. I'm going to figure out where I left off. Go back through and find that footage. That's my goal. I won't get y'all caught up by the end of the holiday break. But I may just go back onto my once or twice weekly schedule and then throw in some new stuff. But I guess we're not moving too bad down the hill. Definitely a lot of cars out. Lots of water down there in that field. It's overflow for the Snohomish River. Moves around this here corner. You can see the flashing lights of the tractors and heavy equipment over there on the left. We get a lot of tree branches that come down and hit the bridge. There, so they work on keeping it clear. About a month and a half ago, we actually had a pretty wicked log jam build up there. Took them several days to get that cleared. So every time it rains real heavy, they bring the equipment out. You'll probably see it a little bit better on the way back. Fuel gauge leveled out, so I got just below a quarter tank now. I didn't think it was as low as it was before, but brake lights coming on up ahead, backing off the throttle, popping through the tailpipe. That's what his license plate reads. There's that bad idle. It could just be a little bit of moisture in the cap too. When we get home, we'll check it. You see a break in the clouds. They were talking about the storm blowing through this afternoon. Tomorrow's supposed to be a chance of showers, and I think Monday's looking semi-good for weather. I didn't see any storms blowing through for the next week or so. So we might just get a short stint of cold but drier weather. believe 2019 is almost gone. You know, it's sticking his head out the window. Had some hellacious rains. This morning it was coming down so hard it woke me up. Had a lot of flooding in the area. Yep, rough idle. Definitely have to check underneath that cap of rotor, see if there's moisture. Cross traffic has no stop, so we have to creep out because of all the cars that park on the shoulder. It's hard to see around sometimes. Slow through the residential neighborhood. Had one guy just back out right in front of me last time I drove through here. These guys are creeping out. Don't know how to park all the way in their spot. Church is in service. Oh, we got a hearse out front. Not a good sign. Passenger door open and make sure the driver's not going to jump out. Alrighty, waited through that little bit. Yeah, the late 60s Chevrolet there, orange and white, 3/4 ton GMC. Alrighty, merge onto this road. I cut the light just right apparently, so all the cross traffic's coming through. Of course, they pop up over a hill, so you can't really see them. The red Dodge here, I think we're good after him. No pedestrians, creep on out. Actually, I'm at the next lane over, but we got a little bit here. Let's grab her now. On the smoke shop first, and then we'll hit the hobby store on the way back. I call it the smoke shop, that's what it's called, but it's about the most convenient ethanol-free station around. It's the co-op in Snohomish offers ethanol-free as well, but I wanted to come into town to hit a few other things too, so or at least the hobby shop. Maybe tomorrow or Monday we'll cruise down to the co-op and give that one a try. Don't remember exactly how far down it is here, but it might be coming up on the left through the light. Idle's not too bad right now. I can cook the moisture out of that cap. This truck's always had a rough idle. It's never been a glass smooth truck. As long as I've known it, or I've driven it. Is that it? No. Yeah, that is it. Okay, gas and smoke. on this side, fill up the left tank. That's what we'll run off of. Card reader is inactive, so we have to go inside. Back in a flash. Oop, cough, cough. Alrighty. 47 bucks into one tank. I like the guy that works here. He's a hoot. Told him 50 bucks on number 2. Yes, boss, you got it. I get you. We'll fill you up. We'll get you all right. So that just leaves the other tank, which is below a quarter. So we'll fill that up in a few days. This thing's got tanks on. They tank on both sides, so it's kind of a pain. Of course, got to go in and give him the card anyway. There's no card reader, so no big deal having to go through the whole rigmarole, but we got one tank filled up. That's good. Hobby shop's just down here on the left. Run some of this good ethanol-free fuel through this truck. It already seems to be idling better, and I just fired it up. Oh, it hasn't cycled through the carburetor at all. But maybe I'm cooking that moisture out of the cap and rotor. Alright, past the auto body shop, the tan building here on the left. To go across all the traffic. Watch the little Hyundai pulling out on the side here. We're going super slow after the Dodge pick-em-up truck. And they are open. Need a couple cans of spray paint. I'm going to cut in front of the Ford here just because I'm blocking the whole road with the narrow street. Everybody parking on the shoulder. Brand new North Middle School going in there. Been down here in a while and seen it, so brand new or heavily remodeled. Don't remember which is which, but okay. Definitely idling better right now. Back in a flash yet again. Alrighty, windows are fogging up. Come on, truck. On high. I got a new fan in a box sitting here that needs to go into this truck. This one's never blown real good, so it's definitely idling a lot better. I don't know if that was enough to get the fuel in through the lines, but maybe I just cooked that moisture off the cap and rotor, if that's what the issue was. Mail in the bag there. We're gonna go to the grocery store next, once we clear the windows off a little bit. Yeah, it's just a chilly day. At least it's not dumping down rain anymore. Come on, truck, defrost. I got a clear spot in front of me. You guys are still foggy, but yeah, the fan I got, it's actually for the next generation trucks. So it's at the GM T600s, kind of like what my silver pickup was, the 94. Supposedly it bolts right in, same plug and everything. It blows harder. So we'll give that a whirl here in the future. Lights on for safety, R for race. Start creeping out. I like going this way. just because there's a light that I can catch. Having to cross Broadway is kind of a pain. I don't remember if this is an all-new school or if they just did a heavy remodel on it. Either way, it's looking pretty nice on the right there. Little Colorado coming out here. Let's turn into Money Tree. Creep on up. It's definitely running better, so I'm hoping that it was just a fuel issue. Ethanol tends to collect moisture, so garbage fuel that they make us buy nowadays. She's idling like normal again, so definitely going to check under that cap and rotor though. And put some good fuel in that other tank. So make it a point to come out here and get the better gas in the old truck. For as little as I drive it, running into town every month or so isn't going to hurt anything. If anything, it'll make it better. So we've got to go up over the bridge, hang a left. That'll get us to Highway 2. The trestle, up the hill to the Safeway. Do I want to stop somewhere and grab some lunch on the way from there? I could do teriyaki, I guess, but we just did teriyaki yesterday. I could do a different teriyaki. Old Chevy van sitting over there on the left. I don't know if it's showing up on the screen, probably not. I can't see the view screen from this angle. It's on the other side of the camera. I had a comment from a guy, it's been a month or so ago now. Very nice little note that he sent me. He really enjoys watching the videos. He's got problems with vision. I won't go into the full details, but I want to say, I can't remember his name now. But anyway, thanks for that note. He says he really enjoys listening to the videos, especially with the truck going down the road and whatnot. Not Kyle, is it? I can't remember now. Geez, should have wrote it down, but I didn't. I apologize for that. There goes that nice van. Between the weather, just not, the weather's been so like this, haven't been out doing much. Kevin's been working a lot, so I haven't been out to his place in a while. Just haven't been motivated to do videos, edit anything that I got. And then the COPPA, whatever they call that, researching that. I've been getting dinged left and right for copyright infringements, and I actually have a claim against my channel right now. But of course they take the video down and I can't see the video, so I can't see what I did wrong. So I'm just going to let that one ride, and I think middle of next month that claim drops. I get, what's your third strike? That's a strike against the channel, that's what it is. Third strike, and then they shut you down. But I don't intentionally try to take credit for other people's stuff, so I think I'm pretty safe. Alrighty, what do we got for traffic on this stretch of road? It's going to try to prevent me from merging over. As the storm finishes up. And spray off the tires. That's probably what most of this is. Screen, you'll see all the heavy equipment that they use to reach over the side of the bridge and clear the log jams. And I'll back off here. Everybody else is slowing down. Probably won't get a super clear shot of it. Hitachi. It's definitely just a little bit of rain right now, not spray. Camera picking up all the water in the fields over there. So yeah, in the coming days I'm going to work on getting Jimmy videos put together for y'all. I need to get that buttoned up, get you caught up. Did a bit of work to the truck here. Still not perfect. I still got some bugs I'm working out. I'm not able to drive it in this kind of weather just yet. We'll work on that hopefully over the next couple weeks. I've put a few hundred miles on it since I got it back. But it's definitely not broken yet. I haven't done the oil change. So I'm going to have to get them emptied out before I do anything. Kevin recommended running hot rod oil, is that what they call it, from Summit or somewhere. It's got the stuff in it that they take out of oils now because of the new metals and the new cars, they don't require that much protection basically. This is an older formula of oil. It costs a little bit more, but I need to start running that in my older rigs. Well, she's not popping nearly as much either now they got the good fuel running through it. This poor old truck did sit for a couple of months. I didn't really do anything with it, at least a month and a half. Yeah, we'll get the other tank filled up here in a day or two. We'll have 2 tanks of good ethanol fuel, or ethanol-free fuel, I should say. Just picked up a little bit of paint at the hobby store. Wasn't anything too exciting. I got a couple of locomotives that I want to paint up this winter, this holiday break. I was going to go with the spray cans, but couldn't find the colors I wanted, so I bought a couple of bottles, and I'll have to dig the airbrush out. A couple of Spokane, Portland, and Seattle diesels I want to paint up. Got decal sets. Realize I need to make sure I ordered the right scale. I got 2 N scale locomotives and an HO scale that I want to paint. I know I got the HO decals. Did I get N scale? I have to look at that when I get home. Holy cow, 89,210 miles on my 1984 Chevy truck. Temperature's a little low. Never really gets warm when when it's cold like this, which messes with the choke. We got oil pressure, we got battery. Doesn't smoke, doesn't use oil. It's been a good old truck. Definitely appreciate Grandpa giving me this thing back in 2004. Had this truck 15 years. What was it? 20? Yeah, 20 years old when I got it from him. So I've almost had it as long as he did. Got the headliner in. I'm pretty sure I put a video up of that. Once Jimmy squared away a little bit more. Oh, look at the parking lot here at Safeway. Great. We're stopping when they're not supposed to let people out. I may not be going grocery shopping right now. Come back. Oh, now we got spots here we can weasel into. If I can make it around this. On truck. Power steering's not the best on these old V-belts. Okay, we will be back in a bit. Who knows how long this is going to take. Wish I had a watch on me. I can tell you what time it is now, but back after a while. And we're back, and the windows are foggy. Come on now. There it is. Oh, that was Yeah, not too bad, I guess. Wasn't as crowded in there as I thought it was, although this time of year, didn't think of it, but everybody's trying to grab their last minute holiday meal preparations. Well, still got several days till Christmas, but let the fog dissipate from the windshield a little bit here. Spent, what was it, 124 bucks? Adds up quick when you go to the grocery store anymore, like any place else. There's the total. Oh, 157. Woo! 36 items. Oh well, a lot of frozen stuff, that gets expensive. I haven't been to the store for 2-3 weeks. Alrighty, we're slowly getting there. I need to put that new fan in. I don't think we'll get to her this afternoon, but we'll see what tomorrow looks like. Let things dry out a little bit. Next to me here, loading everything up. So, she's out of the way enough. He's trying to rip through the parking lot. Clear on the left, clear enough on the right for me to get out. Over the speed bumps, watch the Subaru with the blinker on there, but he's holding. Another bump. Let's go to the right. Let's keep this good thing going here, huh? Watch for those around the roundabout. Cruise down by the lake a little bit here. It's popping a little bit out the tailpipe, a little more than usual. Yeah, it's getting some fresh gas in it, definitely helped. These old Chevys will run on just about anything except ethanol. Sign gonna tell me? Nothing. My speedometer says 30. I know it's off just a little bit with these bigger tires. This place here, they dropped down the price down to $900,000. It was like 1.2 over the summer on the right there. Must be getting desperate. Lights back on for safety. Just try to remember to turn them off when we get home. I need to put a buzzer in this truck. I need to look into that. So we'll make a turn, go up the hill here, go past Target, which I haven't been to in I don't know how long. What's Mr. Biker doing there? Better if you pedal it there. dude. Power our way up the hill there. Open the rear window so you can hear it. And the plastic bags fluttering in the back of the truck. Yeah, Everett passed an ordinance a month or two ago. No more plastic bags, only paper. And it's supposed to go county-wide, but I guess there's a movement in play right now to stop that. Around the chuck holes. I can still get plastic in my Safeway, but it's supposed to be the beginning of the year. It goes on everybody in Snohomish County goes to paper. You can get plastic, but it's those heavier, thicker plastic bags that, I mean, not that these degrade very fast, but those others don't degrade hardly at all. Yeah, Target's packed. Just south of us on Highway 9 here, which is at the light, another 2 lights down, light and a half down. We're supposed to be getting it at Costco. I think that's gonna, that won't destroy our traffic. It's not that it's great now, but they are doing some road improvements in the area. We'll see how well that goes into play. So that white car just went into the oncoming lanes to go around a car that was trying to make a turn into the Target parking lot, just so they can try to get up there and catch the light. Now in this state, if it's not the lane for turning, like it's got the white line with the gap in front of it, you're not supposed to do that. This lane in the center is a 2-way turn lane. It's not a travel lane. I think you're not supposed to drive more than 100 feet in it, if I remember right. See how the dots end here and it opens up and then it turns into an actual turn lane. That's where you're supposed to go in. I'm not positive, but this homeless guy on the right here, I think he lives in the apartment complex. Kitty corner on the intersection there. I've seen him walking out of there. And in the summertime, he'll set up a little stand on that other intersection on the other side there. And he sells these little, I don't call them windmills, made out of aluminum cans. But he's been working this corner ever since I've been living here, and it's been 10 years. The truck's running real good now with that bit of gas in it. Should have grabbed the empty fuel cans and taken them down and filled them up as well, but of course I asked for 50 bucks. I got 47 and a quarter in it. And I'm thinking more and more we're going to swing by the Teriyaki joint. Let's see how bad the parking is there. Grab us a katsu and egg roll for lunch. parking lot, which means we're going to be exposed to all the traffic and all the bozos. Because there's an Ace Hardware in here that gets pretty busy this time of year. Grocery joint here finally went out of business. Changed names a couple of times. Used to be an Albertsons. And it was a country market, and then it was something else. Now it's empty. This way, turn our blinker on for the red GMC there. My thumb keeps catching my coat. What's this guy gonna do? He's going for the Subaru there. People walking out, but they're not close enough for me to worry about just yet. Handicap car doesn't know how to park. People there. Can't be bothered to put real clothes on. I have to wear pajamas out in public. Oh yeah, we got parking. We got parkings. Actually, let's park right in front. Sign says open. Grab it to go, and we'll be out of here in a flash. Lights off. See you in a sec. Locally, we got us some lunch. Katsu and gyoza. I was gonna do egg rolls, but I thought, nah, mix it up a little bit. Squeak. Okay, let's go this way, give us a little more room with traffic at the light. Yeah, I like that teriyaki place. Always been friendly, good service. Nice folks. And they're local. Gotta support your local businesses. Car here, another one coming, creeping out. Don't see anything moving through the bushes. Rubbing on the front end. Usually don't do that. Hopefully I don't have a worn joint or something that's causing unnecessary movement. I'll have to look into that. I did it when I pulled into the teriyaki joint there. Well, these are bigger tires, but I trimmed them so that they wouldn't. I trimmed the fenders so that they wouldn't rub, but this place is $3.59 a gallon for regular ethanol fuel. I think I spent $3.49 a gallon for the ethanol-free stuff. Pretty sure that's what the deal was. Better gas for 10 cents a gallon cheaper. So the city does own this park. Oh, they've got land use action on signs out. Nice. We were raising holy hell because they were supposed to come through and do a bunch of improvements last year, and they never did. So I have to walk down and see what the sign says. Supposed to be putting walking paths in and we found out that, yeah, they took the money that they promised to us and gave it to somebody else. It's like, no, you told us you weren't going to do that. That's why we gave you the park. Let's go down and check that out. Home sweet home. At least the truck's running better. That's a big relief. So if I need to go somewhere with nasty weather, I've got a means to do that. So I'm going to kick you all off here. Lights off. Window closed. Keep this one cracked a little bit for some airflow. I noticed too at Safeway when I shut the motor off, or not at Safeway, at the hobby shop and the gas station, it was dieseling. It doesn't do that anymore with the better gas. So, but anyway, thanks for tagging along. Thanks for riding with, keeping me company. I'm gonna vegetate for the rest of the night, get my groceries put away, probably do some laundry, let things dry a little bit. I think tomorrow we're gonna hopefully get out and play with some rigs. We need to fire up Cletus and work on the Jimmy. So, alrighty, we'll catch you all in the next one.